Hi, everyone. Just coming in quickly to say good evening. It's Sunday evening on May 28th, 2023. And I just want to say hello to everybody and just connect. Um, I didn't do the daily connection this morning. I was up early and out the door to go to work. But it's very important that when you're busy and you have to get up and you go to work and you have to do these things, it is so important to have a routine. So many of us have gotten out of a daily routine, and people need this. um, this is very important, especially with a lot of Taurian energy, to really look at building a strong, stable foundation for yourself. And many people don't want to work beneath them, or they think, "Oh, I can't do this. This is beneath me." Um, but we're coming into a time that it's really important for us to really look at what we are able to do to create the foundation that we need to have to put food on your table, to keep the roof over your head, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So, part of doing a morning ritual is helping you to really step into that essence of you, to step into that energy to create the abundance and the joy and the love and everything that you want to create. Now, a daily in the evening, because it is very important to connect with the essence and review your day. Acknowledge yourself for what you did well. And one of the things for me that I think I did well is that I've been working a lot. Many of you know, like I've been working my ass off. And something one of the managers said the other day, kind of like, oh, really? And then another one, like this other manager, assistant manager wants, to cut hours. They always want to cut hours. I said, fine. So I turned around and I did. I was supposed to work till 4 o'clock today. And I said, fuck it. I'm going to work till 2:30. That's a regular shift, from 6:30 to 2:30. And then I thought, you know what? That's what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. It's not that I don't love my staff. It's not that I don't, want to support them, but I don't want to burn out. And then the other day, one of the managers says, "Well, you got all this overtime and stuff." I said, "Okay, fine, all right." You know what? The reason why I did a lot of this stuff was because I didn't have the staff or they couldn't work. And he said, "Well, why don't this person come in at this time and they can open for you and you take Friday off?" So I said, "Fine." So, and this weekend I have Friday, Saturday off. I am going to Manville this weekend. So I'll be in Manville doing readings at the beautiful Shine Fair in Manville. So I will be doing that. And so I'll be driving up early Saturday morning, and I believe I'm staying overnight. And then I'll be leaving Sunday and driving back to um, back home. And so there's these little things that, connecting with your essence and reviewing your day and acknowledging yourself for that what you did well. And it's important. But it's also in all of this too, is that, am I going to step away from this job? Oh no, I'm going to keep this job because this job is helping in a lot of ways that I need, because I can't live off my husband's pension. I mean, pension shit. It's great for what we need it, but we need to be able to do a lot more because we have to at least eat, So this job is providing where I have been working there for a year, and it takes for me it takes a little bit for me to get my footing upon me. And that's very, very scorpionic. Like, I very much, want to survey the area, feel how it is, and I'll feel where I need to be going within, the corporation. Um, I'm not going to move out from where I am. I mean, I'm very happy being where I'm at. Not wanting to go to work in any other area, nor do I have desires to work in any other area in the store. But this is where it's like because where the energies are and where everything is going to be starting to get the crunch is going to start coming on people, people are going to have to understand that sometimes you're going to have to take things that you feel are beneath you. And meaning that a lot of people think that for who I am and what I do, that working at Starbucks is beneath me, right? Richmond Road. I'm at the Richmond one. And there's a Canadian Tire and a Home Sense there as well. It's right down from West Hills and Signal Hill. Um, where taking a job to help to support yourself is part of this energy that's coming in. It's part of this connection that's coming in. And I find that it's so, so important that many people have gotten lazy, because of the lockdown and everything else that's happened over the last 3 years. They don't want to go back to work. They don't want to do this. But it's really important to get yourself into a very good routine, a positive routine that's going to help you to energetically connect with a version of you who already has what you want. And Einstein went and worked in a factory. And the reason why he went to work in a factory was that he needed something that was mundane to reconnect him to his essence, to reconnect him to who he was. And it allowed for him to, step into many different ideas that he never thought he would. And that's what I'm finding for myself. It's really getting me to really connect with my essence and give thanks. And that's the other thing, is like at the end of your day, give thanks for all that you have and all that is on the way. And I am so very thankful for all that I have. I'm so very thankful for this job and for the people that I'm working with and for everything that's happening. Yeah, I know a lot to do with my other what I was doing has sort of has slid. It has, um but it will come back, but it's going to come back stronger. And this is where, for me, a realignment. Ugh, you can tell I'm tired. So, this is where you have to forgive, bless, and clear. So, time to clear the slate, forgive anyone, including yourself, for anything that needs to be released, clear anything that needs to be cleared. Um, especially at the end of the day, taking that time. And here's a little blessing. By the goddess within and the divine above, below, to the left, to the right, before you, and behind me, I release, clear, and return to source, divine source, any energy that has been directed at me, consciously or unconsciously, that is not in my purest or highest good. I forgive all those from my present or my past whose actions require forgiveness, whether I am require forgiveness. Whether I am aware of them or not, I forgive them, I love them, I bless them, and I release them to the divine mother, father, source to continue their soul's journey in co creative partnership. If there's anyone from my past or present who would be served by forgiving me, I invite and allow them to do so now. I forgive, love, bless, and release myself from any perceived wrongdoing. I embrace that my life and all that is in it is a co creation with the divine, and I embrace my power to choose and create my reality. May we all be free to continue our soul's path, grow and expand, and receive all of the good that is meant for us. It is done. It is done. It is done. Mm. That's part of the evening. That is part of the evening. When we are doing the morning part, this is the evening part. To forgive and bless and clear, you need to clear everything out. Yesterday was hell. I gotta say, I had a hell of a day. It was a long day. We had inventory. We had, craziness, right? And I was exhausted. And this is where everything sort of came, where hours have to be cut, and you're working too many hours. And I'm just like, okay. I came home. I was frustrated. I was mad. My husband did a lovely job in redoing the living room and stuff and making more space. And this is where I just like felt overwhelmed. And it was a time that I needed to do what I needed to do for me. And that's when this morning it said, nope, I'm going to go in and this is what I'm doing. So one of the biggest things that we all have to start doing, and especially where the energies are, is clearing out the clutter. Any change or manifestation first requires letting go. When you seek to call something into your life, first you must make room. So whatever it is that you want, you have to make room. So here's a quick and powerful exercise for you. Sometime this week, take 30 minutes to clear out the clutter, one room of the house. Identify ideally your office if you work from home to make a way for new money opportunities to flow. So if you're finding that there's a lot of clutter in your house, a lot of, things are piling up, things that need to go into the garbage, even if it's, in your back laundry room, time to clear it out. Remove the piles of magazines, papers, or projects from your office or closet floor. Remove piles of stuff from your bookshelves. And if you have photos or power objects, make sure they are arranged neatly. So if you have a power spot in your office or if you have crystals, are you cleaning them? Are you dusting them? Are you making sure that they are in a place of honor? So get rid of any knickknacks that aren't really meaningful to you. If there's things around that don't mean anything, bye bye, you know? And unsubscribe from at least 5 electronic newsletters that you never have time to read. Look at your inbox. I look at people's inbox and I see people have 100, 200 emails, when I look at their phones, and I'm just like, what the hell? Don't you delete them? No, I never look at them. Whatever important is always, maybe at the top. No, that's clutter. That is clutter. And it's not only cluttering up your phone, it's cluttering up your energy to allow for new things to come in. If you got messages that you haven't answered in the last 3 weeks, delete them because you're never going to answer them anyways. If you just look at the messages and just sort of like, delete it. Don't have it on your phone. Don't have it in your inbox. Clear it away. Clean out your inbox of clutter and any messages older than 2 weeks. Just do it. Even if you think your space is pretty neat and you're saying, I've done this already, unless you did it yesterday, do it again. Do it again. It's so important. You'll find that when you move something, the shit that's behind there, you never even knew there was. So just do it. Also, while you're clearing the clutter, the next place is to free up some time in your schedule. And that's what I did to free up some time in my schedule. Sorry. It gets so dry in here and I'm talking. There we go. Take a look at the next few weeks. Where are you prioritizing someone else's needs over your desires? Bang. Ding, 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 ding went on in my head. How can you empower others to get it done, whatever that thing is, without you? So, where do I need to prioritize? Where do you need to prioritize? And what can you postpone or release entirely to make space for your manifesting aligned action? As a bonus, if you want to go further, this is to look around your office, get rid of anything that's not in alignment with the woman you are becoming. If there's a painting on the wall that is not in alignment with you, if there are crystals that, these aren't really doing anything for me, I don't feel like they're me, give them away. Give them away, right? If you got broken crystals, that's the other thing. A lot of people keep broken crystals. I've come to a point, if a crystal's broken, it's gone. I don't want it. If I was wearing something and it broke, it's gone. It's gone. Now, when I first did this, when I first started to do some of this stuff, it was amazing the things that I kept hold of. I had bills that were like, when I lived in Penticton, like, what am I carrying that around, right? I had Bernie cook dinner tonight while I sat beside Glenmore. And yes, I'm going to change a painting up. There you go. There you go. You know, and then also, are there books? Do you have tons of books? Now, if you have books that are very meaningful to you, definitely keep them. But if you have books that you're done with, you know, we've always been big book people, and my collection of magic manifestation and personal growth books is you know, it's for malleable at that time, and I had empathy, but most of these books are they're for the new seeker. They're not for me anymore. So even when I moved, there were a lot of books that I said, no, these are time to go. And I'm even looking around now at some things in here that I'm just like, you know what? I don't need these things. I don't need these books. I'm not going to use them. They're not part of what my journey going forward. So I have to start looking at my working space and do it room by room. And you know what? You'll be amazed at what you can bring in. You'll be amazed at what opportunities that are gonna come in, right? Oh, I love going to the Glenmore Reservoir. Oh, I just love sitting out there. I used to always walk around where, I'm trying to think where Steve used to work, where the old village is and stuff like that, Heritage Park. So I used to park by Heritage Park, and I used to walk around there all the time, right? We are already lean, but I should dust him up in the floors. Yeah. I mean, I can say we're already lean too, but I bet you I can open that. There's a cupboard here I can open. There's shit in there that needs to go out. It's amazing. It's amazing the stuff that you still have and keep. And it's like, do I really need this? Do I really want to keep this? Like this year, we didn't really put up a tree. We only had a little tree, right? And it's like, okay, well, why am I keeping the big tree? And I'm like, well, maybe one day when if I move into another new house, I'll buy another new tree. That's all there is to it. So these are the things that we need to look at. Why are we carrying around a lot of luggage that we no longer need? And saying, well, maybe someday I'm going to use that. Hmm. I have so much things that I know at this time. There's some things, yeah, I will definitely keep, like essential oils and things like that, because I do utilize them. But there's other things that I know that they're time to go on. They're time to go on. So give it a try. You'll love how much lighter and when you unleveled, you feel you'll send a powerful message to the creative substance, and that you are ready to receive the vibrations and the energy that you want to bring in. You'll be able to open that up. Now, for those who live in a more maybe a very like us who live in Calgary and stuff like that, maybe if you want to forward it on, give it to Goodwill. Maybe you want to have a garage sale and sell some of it. Some of you said, well, I've already done all the garage sales. I don't need to do another one. You'd be amazed at how much stuff that you're still hanging on to that you still need to work on. Look at your wallet. Do you need to clean and declutter your wallet? What about your car? Is your car clean? Do you have garbage on the floor in your car? Are you saying, yeah, 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 next time, next time? This is what you need to start looking at. Clear out all the receipts, punch cards, gift cards, expired gift cards, all of that, all of that. And this is where, um, when you are, change the currency. If you have a bunch of currency from another country, change it, unless it's rubles. Um, spend the gift cards. Why are you hanging on to the gift cards? Um, Organize your money. Make sure the bills are nice and neat. All of that kind of stuff. This is a real Virgo thing, because Virgos will really love to do that. But carry over to how you treat yourself and your money everywhere. If you're treating your money like shit, or you're not giving a shit about your money, then you're not giving a shit about the rest of your life. Think about that, because it's so important. We need money to pay our bills, to do things. If you're afraid of your money, if you're afraid of that, you're going to find that it's going to, you're going to be afraid of a lot of things in life. So this is really a time to take action. The energy's there to take action, aligned action, so you can level up. This is a leveling up time, and it's bringing us into where we are needing to really take these aligned actions. When we look at a lot of this, energy that's, coming in, um, and changing, we need to look at what the whole thing, the whole picture of what we are wanting to do and where we are wanting to align. And we need to go out and align with that. If you need to go out and buy a new wallet, buy a new wallet. Something that is the symbolism for you and the energy for you, and a new experience that you need to have, not only with the mundane, the money, but other things, right? Reorganized money, consider myself semi retired, looking for a part time gig. You're right about the whole manifest for ourselves. Definitely. This energy is so powerful right now. It's time for us to really really begin to look at it. So, on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm off to bed bright and early tomorrow morning. And I will come to you hopefully tomorrow evening. Well, I work a very long shift tomorrow, so maybe not tomorrow evening. We'll see how everything aligns for me tomorrow. But you know what? Onwards and upwards. So may the Lord and Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. I know a lot of information. That's only just a tiny, tiny bit. And this is all from my manifesting um my manifesting um workshop I did years ago, and I'm pulling it out now, and I'm looking at it and I'm just saying, "Whew. All right, Mary. Time to get realigned. Time to start doing some shit." All right. God bless and the goddess bless you. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll talk to you all hopefully tomorrow.